Hey guys, so today I'm going to do some common makeup mistakes. Hopefully this helps you. These are definitely all mistakes I've made, so don't feel ashamed if you make these because we all do, which is why I'm making this video. So hopefully you enjoy, and here you go. Okay, so the first common makeup mistake is not applying a foundation and a primer. This is really not makeup so much as skin. As you age, your skin obviously gets more delicate and you get more fine lines and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. So using a foundation daily is a great thing to start getting into the habit of doing. It's something you should be doing in the morning and at night. I personally like using a lighter one during the day and then a heavier, thicker, more anti-wrinkle one at night. I also like using a serum, but that's kind of more advanced. But definitely at least during the day, you should always be using a moisturizer with SPF. You should also always be using a primer because this just acts as a base between the makeup that you're applying and your skin. So those are two kind of common mistakes that not everyone makes, but that people can make that you need to be really wary of. The next common makeup mistake, and this a lot of people make, is using the wrong color foundation. Finding the right color foundation is really, really difficult. If you don't know what color you are, and this changes throughout the year, obviously, if you get tan at all in the summer, even if you don't, it changes throughout the year. So it's always good to have, kind of like a couple different colors for depending on, what your skin tone is at the time. But using the wrong color can just be disastrous. So I'm going to apply the wrong color to one side of my face and the right color to the other. I'm using this MAC NW20, which is actually the color that I use for my like actual concealer. So it's super, super light. I hope it shows up, on the screen. I've seen girls do this before where it looks like the lighter color is the right one, but it's not. But I will try and hopefully you guys can see. Okay, so that's the one that's way too light for my skin. Then I'm going to use the one I've been using, which is my NARS, and apply that to this side of my face. I don't know if it came off on camera as much as it did in person, but definitely this side of my face, even if it might look a little orange on camera, I don't know yet, it just looks more natural in person. This side just looks like weird, almost like as if I applied like something to make my skin look porcelain. Like it just doesn't look nice. So it's really, really important that you use the right foundation. For this, I recommend just going to the store, asking them what they recommend, wearing it out of the store, wearing it for a couple days, getting a tester, and then seeing, what works for you. And then when you do find a color, stick with it. And Sephora has a great program where when you find a color that you like, you can go on their website and you can actually put it in and they'll tell you every brand that matches that color, which is really cool. So that's kind of what I recommend. I really hope you guys can see the difference because I definitely can. And it's just like this side of my face looks alive and this side just looks like pale and like deadly. So that's mistake number one. Okay, now the second mistake that's actually a really common one is using a bronzer with shimmer as your contour. Anytime you use any type of shimmer, it's going to attract the light. Now, when you're contouring, you want it to look like a shadow, like as if your face is so skinny that your cheekbones are just, like that. If you use a light, it's going to make your face look bigger. So, and I've seen a lot of people do it, but this is kind of, I'll show you. It also draws attention. Like you can see, it just draws attention to that area. Now on this side of my face, I'm going to use a non-shimmery bronzer, so you'll see the difference. How much skinnier this side of my face looks than this side. I mean, it's worlds of difference. Another problem, another common mistake is using too much bronzer or bringing it down too low. You don't want to bring it down so low that it's like in this area. So when you are kind of, you know, blending it in, don't blend down, always blend up. Now, another common mistake that a lot of people make is using way too much blush. So for this, I'm using Love Rock, which is this really pretty shade by MAC. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, and also applying it to the apples of your cheeks is good, but applying too much to the apples of your cheeks is not good, so I'll show you that too. This was the look in the 80s, no mas. Now I will show you how you should be doing it. Very lightly, so it just kind of complements that contour. And crazy, and not complementing that contour because that contour is crazy. So those are the two differences as far as that goes. Mistake that I see people make all the time that I've mentioned before, I did up until like last year, is not doing your eyebrows. Look at what a difference it makes just doing your eyebrows. Let me show you. Huge. And I did that very lightly. I didn't even, took me 30 seconds. You know, I didn't do a lot of stuff, but it makes a big, big difference. Do your eyebrows. Very, very, very important. For eyeshadow, there's so many different things I could say. The biggest thing that I'm gonna go with is doing too much in the crease. Blue because I was using it before, but like, now that can look nice if applied the right way and you were doing the right look, but it looks like I'm wearing clown makeup. So I will show you the right way. So the proper way to apply a color, like a dark color like that in your crease, is very lightly and to build it up. See the difference? They're both dramatic. This is just crazy. This is dramatic, but subtle. I can even go darker. I'm not gonna waste your time, but you know, I mean, that's just a big mistake that people make when doing that. Okay, another mistake as far as eyeliner goes, and I was the queen of this in high school. If you look at any picture of me in high school, I am rocking this look hard. It's going like this with your eyeliner. What I mean? See how crazy, not how crazy, but like how dark and how small that makes my eye look? Now look at it done the proper way. Like, it's crazy. And I'm not kidding. I used to wear my eyeliner like this, like just dark line is thick underneath. It would, like, I could show you, I won't, but I could show you pictures and you would laugh at me. So that's the biggest difference. And I've stressed this a lot, is not going all the way in if you have small eyes like me, you know, all the way into the corner, because it does make a big difference. And then I guess lastly, what I would say as far as lipstick goes is just using a color that either A, it doesn't look good on you, which is just really a matter of trial and error, or B, doesn't look good with your eyeshadow. So, example. Too Faced. So like, this is crazy. Look how much makeup is on my face right now. Would you ever do this blue with this red? No, you know, like you would do something like, See how much more natural that looks and normal? So I feel like Too-Faced and I look stupid, but I wanted you to get the point of huge mistakes that you can make and then little things you can do to fix it. So this is my amazing makeup trial and error video. Hopefully you guys, if you do make any of these mistakes, like I said, I've been guilty. I can't take myself seriously right now seeing my reflection, but if you do make these mistakes, hopefully this video will help you out. Please check out my other videos, my vlogs, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.